Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Des, and today I'm taking you through a 40-minute advanced reformer workout. This workout definitely includes some challenging exercises that will get you out of your comfort zone. What I suggest is if anything is brand new to you, take a second, watch first, and listen carefully for cues to keep you safe and comfortable. If anything doesn't feel right, you can always skip ahead. Either way, it's gonna be a fun and challenging workout. I hope you'll join me. Let's get started. Okay, you guys, we're gonna be starting today on 2 heavy springs with our feet in the straps. So load your 2 heavy springs. You're welcome to go a little bit lower if you'd like, but I'm gonna lie down on my back, place my feet in the straps. Your headrest can be up at this point where it's comfortable. Press away, place 1 foot in at a time, and we're gonna press the legs out away from you. Take a second, shimmy your hips around. Make sure we're finding your neutral spine where you can reach your fingers under, feel a little space under the low back. We're gonna be starting with hip work and inner thigh work today. So we're gonna start turned out, laterally rotated, toes apart, heels together. I want your heels to be squeezing together the entire time. We're gonna bend the knees, creasing at the hip, no change in the spine, and then press away. So flexing the feet, bend, keep those heels glued together, and reach away. Good. Inhale as you bend, exhale, squeeze. So you can choose your range of motion so long as you can maintain stability through the spine and the core. Inhale to bend, exhale, think about that squeeze through the inner thighs, a little lift through the pelvic floor. Releasing the pelvic floor as you bend. Good. So we're waking up the core stabilizers, waking up the legs, ankles, knees, hips, and definitely feeling a little burn through those inner thighs right away. Good. And 3, squeezing those heels the whole time. 2, and 1, reach it out. We're gonna now open out to this side, flex and drag it back closed. Open out to the side, keeping stability through the hips, drag it closed. So working major inner thighs now on that pull closed. Nothing's changing through the spine. Do a little check if you need it. We wanna make sure that we're not pulling from the knee. So if you're feeling the backs of your knees, you might need to slightly bend the knees to really activate the inner thighs. Good. Inhale, open. Exhale, closed. We're feeling a little bit of that burn already. 4. Good. 3. Working through the ankle, pointing and flexing. 2. Flex to pull in. 1. Flex and pull in. Hold it in there. We're keeping that turned out position, laterally rotated. Now I'm gonna lift up to the sky as far as I can maintain neutral. So if your hamstrings are tight, you might have a shorter range of motion. So we don't wanna collapse like this. We wanna keep that space in the low back. Keep that space if you need to reach your fingers. My hamstrings and outer thighs are definitely tight, so you might not even reach a full 90 degrees. You can continue that ankle movement if you'd like. Point as you go up, flex as you go down. Trying to keep equal rotation from the hips as we lift and lower. Good, just 2 more. We're gonna be going into frog after this last one. Reach it down. So we're gonna come back up again. Listen to my voice, try not to look at the camera. Reach up to the sky. We're gonna bend the knees, heels stay together, and bend the knees out to the side, carriage stays still. You're gonna open to a straddle, still holding that carriage still. Then you're gonna drag your heels down, the carriage is gonna move, drag it back to that diagonal line. So again, reach the legs up towards the sky, bend your knees out to the side, maintaining your neutral spine. Holding the carriage still, open out to a straddle, then drag your heels close. Let's go again. Inhale up, exhale to bend, knees out to the side. Inhale, open to a straddle, holding that carriage still. Exhale, drag those heels. Last one, reach it up to the sky. Knees out to the side, hold the carriage still, open to a straddle. Drag it close. We're gonna reverse it. So you're gonna open to the straddle. Carriage is gonna stay still as you bring your heels together, knees out to the side. Keep the carriage still and a neutral spine as you shoot your legs up towards the sky and then drag it down using those outer thighs and glutes. Open out to the straddle. Heels come together, knees out to the side. Carriage stays still. Reach your legs up towards the sky, maintaining your neutral spine. Reach them back long. 2 more. Good. Inhale, open to the straddle. Exhale, heels together, knees out to the side. Shoot the legs up towards the sky. Exhale, drag it down. Last one. Open to the straddle. Heels together, knees apart. Reach up to the sky and exhale, back down. Good. We should feel nice and warm, burning through those hips. We're gonna rotate the legs back to parallel and drop your headrest down flat, going into short spine. So, I have a little video going. You can look at it to see what's coming. If not, I also want you to watch if you're not familiar with short spine for the first one. I'm going to hinge at the hip, start to peel the spine up and off. Eye gaze is up towards the sky. Carriage is going to come all the way into the stopper. Now I'm going to go heels together, knees apart, same movement we've been doing. Inhale here, you're going to start to roll away from your feet. When you can't roll anymore, bend your knees to finish that roll and reach it back out. So let's try it together. Looking up towards the ceiling, listen to my voice. Hinge at the hips, start to peel the spine up and off. Toes are reaching back towards your pulleys. Let the carriage come all the way into the stopper, resting up on your shoulder blades. Heels together, knees apart as you bend into that frog position. Now you're going to exhale and roll away from your feet. When you can't roll anymore, bend the knees, finish that roll, find your neutral spine, reach it back long, rotate back to parallel. Again, hinge at the hip, inhale, exhale, roll it up, resting the weight up onto your shoulder blades, carriage comes all the way in, heels together, knees apart, bend into that frog position, inhale, exhale, roll away from your feet, feeling that yummy stretch through the low back. Bend your knees to finish the roll. Reach it back out. Good. 2 more. Inhale, hinge, exhale, rolling it up, using your core to create that movement through your spine. Heels stay together, knees bend out to the sides. Inhale as you bend. Exhale, rolling down. Good. Take this at your own pace if there's spots where you want to get a little bit extra stretch. Last one. Inhale, hinge, exhale, peel the spine up and off, toes reach kind of back towards the pulleys. You're going to heels together, knees out to the side, bend the knees. Inhale, exhale, rolling down away from your feet. Bend your knees to finish the roll and reach it back long. So good, you guys. Going into long spine now, same thing. You can check out the video real quick or watch the first one. I'm going to go parallel with the legs. Hands are down by my sides. You're going to go just to your hip, hinge to your hips. Once your legs hit your hips, your legs are shooting straight up to the sky. You're still resting your weight up onto your shoulder blades. I'm going to separate my legs hip distance apart. Inhale, exhale, you're rolling down. Legs are coming straight down, staying parallel. I'm pushing into the straps with my hamstrings, using my core. Reach the legs out to the diagonal and then bring them back together. Let's go together. Here we go. Hinge at the hip. Stop when you get to your hips. Exhale. Reach your toes up towards the sky using your core. Opening up, hip distance apart on your inhale. Exhale. Rolling down, pressing into the straps, feeling that stretch through the low back. Use the core. Reach out towards the diagonal. Zip it back together. Again. Inhale, hinge. Stop at the hip. Straight up to the sky with those legs. Open the hips, hip distance apart. Or legs hip distance apart, rolling down. Use the hamstrings and glutes to press away. 1 more. Inhale, hinge, exhale, shoot it straight up towards the sky, rolling through the spine. Open the legs hip distance apart on your inhale. Exhale, rolling down, pressing into the straps. Finish that full roll, reach it out, and zip it back together. We're gonna now reverse it. You're gonna separate the legs to hip distance apart. You're going to hinge at the hip. Now shoot those legs straight up towards the sky using your core. Zip the legs back together. Now roll through the spine, pressing into the straps, and reach away. Good. Hip distance apart with those legs. Inhale, hinge. Exhale. Shoot it straight up. Inhale, zip them back together. Exhale, roll through, pressing into the straps and away. Last one this way. Separate the legs. Inhale, hinge. Exhale, shoot the legs up. Zip them back together. Roll through the spine, pressing into the straps, reaching away. And good, you guys. Bend your knees. I feel like that kind of makes my feet cramp a little bit. Feet come together, knees out to the side. Quick little frog stretch. And take your feet out of the straps. We are done with your feet in the straps. Just set them off to the side. If you need to kind of move through your feet, my toes were cramping a little bit. All right, we're gonna keep our headrest down flat. We're going into hip rolls from here. So heels are gonna be on the bar, hip distance apart. I'm gonna take an inhale to prepare, starting in a neutral spine. Exhale, you're gonna tuck into your imprint and then roll the hips all the way up towards the sky. Eye gaze looks up towards the ceiling. Keep the carriage into the stopper. Inhale and exhale. Roll it back down. So we've worked inner thighs, hips, spine, core. We're focusing now on a lot of hamstrings and glutes. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale. Tuck through your imprint. Using your hamstrings and glutes. Lift your hips into that bridge position. Relax through the chest and shoulders. Inhale here. Let your ribs expand. Exhale. Tuck from the rib cage, roll back down one vertebrae at a time. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Rolling through. Good, you guys. If you're feeling your low back at all, don't take your hips quite so high or add on an extra spring for support. And roll it back down. We are going to be adding a press. So only, you can also do a little windshield wiper at any point if you need it. But let's meet at the top. Roll it up there. Relax the chest and shoulders. Glutes are tight. Core is nice and tight and wrapped. We're going to press the carriage out as your hips lower to a hover and then lift the hips back up. Good. Press it out. Lift, lower down to a hover and then lift your hips back up as you come in. Good. Inhale out. Exhale. Squeeze and lift. Press it out. Use your hamstrings and glutes. Squeeze and lift. So this is where you can bring your hips not so high if that's firing into your low back. Make sure your core is wrapped. 3 and 2. 1. We're going to advance this from here. Keep your hips up from here. If you want this advanced option, you're going to reach your right leg up towards the sky. Option to just stay with both feet on. I'm going to lower my right leg down as I press out and lower the hips, and then bring the right leg back up as I come in. So flex, lower the leg down above the foot bar as you press out, and lift the hips back up. Legs and hips lower down and lift it back up. Hips, you want them to stay equal with one another. That's your big challenge. 3. Good. And 2. So many stabilizers working. 1. And bring it up. Hold it up there. Lower your hips and lift for 5. 4. Keep the core tight. 3, 2, 1. Lower that foot down. Inhale. Exhale. Roll down. Good job, you guys. Before we go to the other side, I want you to windshield wiper the legs. Just making sure we stay loose through that low back. Good. Find your center. Heels on the bar. Inhale, prepare. Exhale. Roll through the spine back up. Keep the carriage into the stopper. All right. We're lifting now through your right leg is going to reach up towards the sky. Now we're going to press the carriage out again. Lower the left leg down as you lower your hips down and lift that left leg up. Lower the left leg and the hips down, and everything lifts up. Good. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift. Make sure we haven't gotten tight in our shoulders. Lower down and lift. Tight through the core. 3 and 2. 1. Hold it in. Reach up to the sky. Lower your hips and pulse it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower it down. Inhale, exhale, roll it down. Beautiful job, you guys. All right, one more kind of fun exercise that we don't hit very often. We're gonna go into semicircle, just one half. We're not gonna do both ways, but again, watch the video and listen and watch on the first one. Toes apart, heels together. So you're in that Pilates V to start. You're gonna grab onto your shoulder blocks, hold on tight to those shoulder block handles. I'm going to straighten my arms and shimmy my shoulders down so that my arms are all the way straight. Heels stay together. My hips are lifted, similar to what we were just doing in like that hip roll position. This is your starting position, looking up towards the sky. I'm gonna inhale and exhale. Roll down through your spine and let your booty drop into the springs. I'm gonna press the carriage out and now lift my hips up, squeezing from the glutes as I bring the carriage back in. So let's do it together. Shimmy down, find this starting position. Keep the handles held strong, arms stay straight. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, we're rolling through your spine. This should feel so nice on the hips. So nice on the spine. Once your booty drops, you're going to press the carriage out. Keep your legs straight. Now you're gonna lift your hips up to come back in. Good, inhale, exhale. Down. You're gonna inhale, press out. Exhale, lift your hips up towards the sky. Good, let's do 3 more. Roll through the spine. Nice and slow, make this feel good. This is for you. You're gonna press out, squeeze those heels, squeeze those inner thighs. Now, lift your hips up, 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 up as you come in. 2 more, roll through the spine. Try to keep those arms nice and strong. Elbows will be slightly bent because we wanna have those arms working. Press the carriage out. Now lift the hips as we come back in. Last one, inhale, exhale, roll back down. Keep looking up towards the sky, not at me. And press it out. Now lift the hips as we come back in, and you can kind of roll down as you shimmy those shoulders back. That's the most awkward part. Good job, you guys. That one should feel so good. And if you were kind of like, no way, definitely optional. So we're going to come all the way up from here. We're going to go to just a medium tension spring, taking off everything else. Medium tension spring. We're gonna go into a kneeling position, but I want you to grab a hold of your strap first. So grab a hold of your strap. We're going to come into a kneeling position, straddling the shoulder block that's closest to your right side. So I am here. Left arm is going to be right underneath my shoulder. Hips are going to be square. We're kind of in like that 3-point kneeling position. I'm going to start with a bicep curl and release. It's going to feel super light. We're just on the 1 medium tension spring. You're welcome to throw on a light spring as well if you want it, but we're going to be adding on here. So bicep curling the arm. Make sure we're in a neutral spine. We're lifted through the lower belly. Okay, if you want to advance it from here, we're gonna take your left leg up behind you, keeping those hips square. Always an option to take your knee back down at any point. All right, building on this, we're gonna bicep curl. We're gonna reach forward, keeping the palm up, bend, and extend behind you. Bicep curl, big exhale, reaching out. And back, good. Shake out the head, make sure that we're not letting that tension creep up. Take the tension down into the belly. I like to drape my fingers off of the front, so that could kind of take out wrist tension. 4. Good. If you're feeling the low back, take that knee down. 3. Good. 2. We're going to reach it forward on 1, turn the palm down. Now we're going to open out to the side to a square, reach it forward. Open to a square, reach it forward. We're almost there, you guys. If you want to add on, you're going to lower your leg as you bend the arm and then lift. Lower the back leg as you bend and lift. If you're feeling like you're swaying through the back or can't maintain stability, just keep that leg lifted. 4. Woo, it burns. Shake out the head. 3, 2, and 1. Lower that back down and drop the strap, you guys. Good. Both hands on. Give yourself a little cat-cow. Releasing through the spine. Kind of rock side to side, whatever feels good. Good. We're going to do an elephant with a round back in between to give your upper body, especially, a little break. So hands on the bar. I'm going to stand pretty close to the front because we're on a pretty light spring. So from here, we're going to round through our spine. Relax the shoulders down away from your ears. Looking down towards your knees. I'm going to let the legs go back behind me, only as far as I can maintain that rounded position. And exhale, pull the legs back in. Excuse me. Inhale back. Exhale, round it in. So the first thing we want to do is lift those shoulders up into our ears. Drop them down. Tension is going into the belly. Round is coming from ribs to hips, belly to spine. Exhale, 4. Soften through the knees. 3, 2, and 1. Hold it in there. Little pulses in and in. Use your breath. 5, 4. Exhale. 3, 2, and 1. And release through the spine. Good, you guys. Coming back down to your knees, we're going to shift over towards the left shoulder block and grab a hold of that strap. We're going to set up the exact same on the other side. So right hand is going to be right underneath your shoulder. Slide those knees back so you're around the shoulder block, but you're creating a square with your body. All right, left arm is going into that bicep curl and back. Think about sticking your booty back, so we're not tucking at all like this. We want to be releasing but still engaging and lifting the core, wrapping the ribs. Good. Exhale into that bicep curl. As soon as you're ready, we're going to lift that left or right leg. So keep it square. I wouldn't move as you lift the leg. Find that stability and then go back to the movement. Keeping that leg behind you and hips square. And 1, we're adding on that reach forward. So soft through the right elbow. I just lost my balance, sorry. Bend. I tried to adjust my hand, don't do that. All right, bend and reach it forward, palm up, bend and release. Big exhale, forward and release. Lift your head, make sure it's in line with your spine. So good, you guys. This is a lot of shoulder stabilizers, so they're screaming. It's on fire. It's easy for it to come up into your neck. You tell your mind where to take the tension. 2, and 1. Reach it forward, turn the palm down. Open out to a square. Reach it forward. Open and reach. Good. Lower the leg if you want it and lift as you reach. Lower and lift. Whew. 4. Squeeze that booty. Lift the belly. 3, 2, and 1. and release. Beautiful job, you guys. Keep a hold of that strap. I'm gonna give you two options here. I'm gonna stay on the medium tension spring. You're welcome to go as high as one heavy, or you could go right in the middle if you wanna do a medium and a light. We're gonna be doing some teasers. So the higher you go, the more support you'll have. The lower you go, the harder it's gonna be on your core. So I'm gonna slide my booty pretty close to the shoulder blocks and rest my feet on the headrest. We're gonna be starting with just a roll down, kind of small. You can kind of tap that low back and lift back up. There's gonna be slack in the rope. You can choke up on your ropes if you'd like. It's up to you. We're gonna be going into that full roll down after this one. And lift back up, good. We're going to roll all the way down now. If you need to take a second, look at me. You're going to reach back, punch behind you, tuck your chin, roll back up to that lifted position. So if you needed more space, you're gonna roll forward if you feel like you're falling off the machine. You're tucking, 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 rolling. Go to that extended position and tuck your chin, slide the ribs back down to the hips and lift up. As soon as you're ready, you can take it into that full teaser at the top. Place the feet down for support if you'd like to reach back, roll and lift. Your hardest option is gonna be to keep the legs lifted, slowly tucking, tucking, tucking. Reach back. Now tuck, keep, press that low back into the carriage to come up to that teaser. Super shaky. So you pick your poison. Just make sure you're challenging yourself. Reach, tuck the chin, press and lift. Woo! 2 more. You guys are doing amazing. Definitely optional to take that full teaser. Last one. Use your breath to help you. Press that low back down. Reach back. And lift. I'm gonna find this position here. Okay, we're going to hold this teaser or place your feet down. We're gonna open and close the arms. 6. Whoo, you can choke up on those straps if you want. 5. So option is also to be here. 4. It burns. 3. Pull that belly button to spine. 2. And 1. And release. Whoo, holy cow. That was a burner. Lift up, shake it out. Beautiful job. Okay, take off the strap that's furthest away from the screen. You're gonna turn towards me, keeping this strap. We're gonna switch our weight to just a heavy spring. So take off everything else, take off the medium tension spring. We're gonna go 1 heavy spring, so that's 1 red on this machine. I'm gonna put my foot into this strap and slide it up to my knee. We're gonna go back to that same kneeling position that we did before, where your opposite leg is in between, or the shoulder strap, I should just say, shoulder block is in between the legs. So find that comfortable position. Both arms are gonna be down this time to support you. So lift up in the belly, relax the shoulders down. All we're gonna be doing is a lift, like think that fire hydrant movement and back. So there's not a ton of movement in the carriage. It should actually stay pretty still. The spring is just there to support you and add a teeny bit of extra tension. So opening the knee out to the side and back down. Head stays in line. It might not feel super heavy. We're working stabilizers basically through the entire body right now. You're feeling those shoulders, core, hips. All right, we're adding on. You're gonna open it up. We're gonna extend the leg, like kick out to the side, bend, bring it back in. That's where we feel the burn. Open it up, kick out to the side, in and back. Woo! Trying to keep that carriage still. Reach, in and back down. So good, you guys. Using your breath however you feel like you need it, just making sure that you're breathing. Elbows are soft. Last 2. Woo. And 1. Okay, we're doing one more because we're gonna hold it up there, reach the leg, hold it up there for pulses, of course. 8, 7, holy cow, 6, 5, try to keep the bottom hips square, 3, 2, 1, holy cow. Kneel onto that knee for a sec. Give yourself just a little bit of a break. We're going back to that same position, lift the right knee, or the knee with the strap, I should say, off. All we're gonna do from here is round through your back as you pull your knee towards your chest, and then back to the starting position or slightly behind. Again, round. And release. So think about your core is pulling the strap, not your hip flexor. Round it in. Belly button to spine. Last 4. It's a short set. Use your core. 3 and 2. Hold it in on 1. Little pulses with the belly. 5, 4, 3. Relax the shoulders. 2, 1, and drop that knee. Woo! Good job, you guys. Turn back towards me. Take that strap off the knee. Set it off to the side. We're gonna do a mermaid stretch in between to just give that body a full recovery break. So put your back leg, knee, and ankle up against the shoulder block. Opposite leg is crisscrossed in front. Hand grabbing the foot bar is slightly in front of the shoulder. We're gonna lift up and over. Oh, that feels so good. Through the shoulder and up and over to the other side. Good job. Inhale, exhale, over. Breathing and opening up through the spine. Good, going right away into that full mermaid, flexing up and over. Now we're gonna turn towards the ground, squaring off the shoulders. From here, we're gonna start to roll through the spine like you're doing a roll up. Rolling, 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 till we lift into that extended position. And again, press away. Opening up the chest and shoulders. Now slide the shoulders down, belly button to spine, roll through. And one more. Press away. And roll through the spine. Good. Reach away. Take your hand back to center. Turn back towards me. Lift. And over to the other side. Good job, you guys. Okay. We're gonna flip all the way around to grab that strap on the other side. Place it onto your opposite knee or the knee closest to the strap. Slide it all the way up. Coming back into that kneeling position. Shoulder block is in between the legs. Hands are right underneath the shoulders. All right, find that square position where you're nice and comfortable, but you're engaged through the belly. We're gonna lift open up to the side and back down. Exhale out. And back. Soft through the elbows. And back. Core is tight. As we lift, use your breath. Staying soft in those elbows, making sure your head is in line with your spine. Good. 3 and 2. 1. We're gonna add on that kick out. Open up, extend the leg, bend and back. Good. Open up, extend, bend and back. Whew, holy cow. Lots of shaking means that your stabilizers are working. That's what we want. This is a super challenging exercise for stabilizers, balance, form, all of that. So we want to make sure we're paying attention to our form first. 3. Ooh. And 2. Lift that head, relax the shoulders. 1. Ooh, it burns. Hold it up there for this last one. Reach it out, pulls it up. 8, 7, 6, it burns. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Wow. Kneel it down, sinking side to side. Whew, you guys are amazing. Okay, find your center. Pulling that left knee in. We're rounding into Rounding through the spine, pull the knee towards the chest. Release back. Again, exhale. Round it in and release back. Good. Use that breath and release. And exhale. Belly button to spine. Relax the shoulders down. Using the belly to pull. 3. And 2. Hold it in on 1. Pulse it. Exhale. And relax the shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Beautiful job, you guys. Sink side to side with those hips. Shake out the head, neck, and shoulders. Find a seated position. Take that strap off and set up for your mermaid on the other side. We've made it, you guys. This mermaid starts our official cool down. So find your position, your knee closest to the shoulder blocks and ankle. Your crisscross with that front leg. Flex side, lift up. Find that tall position in between every time. Opening up the spine. Exhale over. Inhale up. And other side. Going into the full mermaid. Enjoying this yummy stretch through the upper body. Turn towards the ground. Separate your arms. Square it off. From here, we're just rolling through the spine. So slide the shoulder blades down the back. Tuck, 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 kind of through the hips. Roll through the spine. Opening up to extension. Slide the shoulders down. And press away again. Good. Rolling through. The more you use your core, the more you're going to feel that stretch through the spine. So think belly button to spine. Slide the shoulders down. Roll, roll, roll through. Enjoy this inhale at the top. Exhale back and away. Good. Take your back arm back to center. Lift up and over to the other side. Whew. Beautiful job, you guys. All right, we're gonna go into a single thigh stretch. So if you wanna move your heavy spring over to the side you're working, I'm gonna come towards you. We're gonna drop the inside leg down. All I'm gonna do is just send it straight back. Whew. Those hip flexors need this extra stretch after that rounded pull. Bring it in, inhale and exhale. Hold it there. Little look up towards the sky. And now straighten your front leg. And bring it in slowly, sitting back towards your heel and then rolling up. Good job. Okay, we're gonna come over to the other side. Move that spring if you want it. Going straight into that hip flexor stretch. Breathing through it. Make sure you're lifted through the belly. That's gonna help you have a deeper stretch. And protect the low back. Bring it in, inhale, exhale back a little deeper. And send the left leg straight or the outside leg straight. Flexing through the feet for a deeper stretch. Bring the back leg in underneath you, sitting back towards your heel. And roll it back up. Good. We're gonna stand off to the side, grab onto your foot bar, and just take a figure 4 stretch. So take a second, just kind of sink into that. We did a lot of hip work today, especially at the end there, working those outer hips. So we'll breathe into that and roll up. Switch to the other side. Sinking back. Deep breath into those hips and coming up. Good. We're gonna stretch out those shoulders to finish. I want you to take your hands behind you. Open up through the chest and shoulders. Exhale and drop the shoulders down. Good. Keeping your hands clasped together, we're gonna hinge forward. Let the arms drop behind you. Getting a little stretch, deeper stretch through the front of the shoulder. And release the arms. Grab your elbows. You can kind of pull on those elbows to stretch the outer side of your shoulders. Swinging side to side. This should feel really good on the hamstrings, glutes, low back. Relax the head, neck, and shoulders. And place your hands down towards the floor. Soften through your knees. Inhale, exhale, slowly rolling up to finish. Head is going to come up last. And roll those shoulders back to finish. You guys, we did it. You are done. I hope you enjoyed this advanced workout today. If you did, please hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel and follow me on Instagram for more fun and workout content. I hope to see you next time. Thank you so much.